Yo, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video here. Today we're going to be doing a GM mode simulation rebuild of the Arizona Cardinals. I know the first few videos that I've been posting on the channel have been a lot of series videos. That's going to be changing here. I just kind of wanted to build these main set series first so that over time, you guys have something to enjoy, watch, catch up on. If you are new, also watching, welcome. And there's going to be plenty of episodes down the road of these series with new ones, hopefully bringing an end to some where we become successful. But anyways, besides the point, we are starting our Arizona Cardinals rebuild, and we are using, obviously this team has been struggling for the longest. They've been a very lost franchise, not really knowing what direction they want to go to, especially in the quarterback room, of don't knowing if they can trust Kyler or if they want to go now to a new quarterback or even stay with Jacoby Brissett, who's been kind of balling for them. But overall, this team has been a struggle. They don't really know what to do. So that's where we come in and take over the GM role and try to set this team in the right direction. So let's kind of get into the season and see who we got on the team. All right, so looking at our starting adjusting lineup here, we got Kyler starting. I put him over Jacoby. Yes, I did. I wanted to. So I have trust in Kyler. He's a star development, so he's going to be a stud still. He's 28 years old. We're going to turn his career around for the Cardinals and have trust in him. James Conner's our starting running back, as well as Trey Benson, who's a star. Obviously have Marv. We have Michael Wilson and Zay Jones and Greg Dortch. And then besides that, it's nobody. We have a 59 overall right guard. So that is terrible. We have Trey McBride and Parrish Johnson Jr. Defensively, a little bit better with Walter Nolan, Calais Campbell, Dalvin Tomlinson. DBs are trash except for Sean Murphy Bunting, Will Johnson, and Garrett Williams. We also have Buda Baker, and if I'm right, Josh Sweat, David Collins, Jalen Thompson. Yeah, okay. Team is still very weak. They have not a lot. So we're going to sim into the starting regular season, get the first game out the way. May or may not already make some moves. We'll see as we go. All right, so we had to do some adjusting, but we finally got it done. We basically have the same team. Didn't really do anything, pick up anybody crazy. The only thing that we did pick up was 2 receivers, because we had no good, like, 5 and 6 receivers to kind of like swap in guys, our sub guys. So we went with Laviska Chenault Jr. He's always kind of a guy, I feel like he's always been kind of a dog. Does lack speed a little bit, but I still think he'll get the role done well. And also a guy I've been big since out of Michigan, Ronnie Bell. I want him. I kind of want to develop him for the Cardinals and make him a star receiver if we can, if possible. If not, it's fine. But I think it'd be kind of fun. But anyways, we have the Saints for the first game of the year. Now, this series is going to be a little bit different compared to the Coastal Carolina one. For this one, it's going to be just CPU versus CPU sim. We're going to just try to build the best team that we can. Hopefully they play well and kind of just let the simulation dictate how our team is successful. Now, I wanted to also put this to a test because I wanted to see what you guys think. If you guys like this better or if you like me playing the game better. So the Cardinal series will be like this, the Foley sim, while the Coastal Carolina will be me playing. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think and what I should stick to for future kind of rebuilds and everything down the road, if I should do this or be playing. So yeah, let me know about what you guys think about that. Alrighty, so now we are in our first game here. Everyone is healthy. We have a healthy team. Last I saw loading into this game, Alvin Kamara is out for the Saints, so that is a huge advantage for us on this. We are the better overall team offensively and defensively. So, I mean, it's nice that we start off with the Saints for the first game of the year. Hopefully, kind of get the win. But we are going to be... Did I see... No, we'll be kicking the ball off first. So, here's the first kick of the season.
This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
And obviously Tyler Show is going to be their starting quarterback. The 25, 26-year-old rookie is still crazy, but he's going to start off the first drive for them. And we get a stop already, a 2-yard stop. Darian Taylor Demerson, huge. So very first play of the year for this new Cardinals team under a new head coach, and we look great. It's a great start to the year. But 2nd and 12 now. What does our defense have in store? They're probably going to pass it. We don't. Yeah. Good stop right there. Sorry, I was going to say that Kamara is out. They are changing out running backs left and right, so Kamara is going to be out. So 3rd and 9 here. They are definitely throwing this one. We just need to stop. And we get it. We get it. 4th and 9. So a 3 and out there. And we have the ball with our first drive of the year. And here comes Kyler. We have trust in him. He has the 5-star captain badge. I mean, this has got to be, he's our guy, man. He's our guy. We want to develop him still. I mean, not develop, but like, we want him at least starting for this whole year. And he drops back for the first pass of the year. And he's going to find Marv wide open for a first down just like that. And I also like Kyler because we'll have the option to run. He'll scramble out of the pocket, which would be tough with Jacoby Brissett. So already a first down that we get. And now it's just keeping the ball moving while we can. He hands it off to James Conner, but ooh, is that Demario David who stops us? I'm pretty sure. Yes, so 2nd and 8 now. Let's see what we can do. I'm being honest here. I'm not the biggest fan of James Conner, and that just like that, that's why we have Kyler starting, just for those runs. Huge 11-yard run. But back to what I was saying is, I'm not a fan of James Conner. So, I'm really thinking that, you know, probably down the road, we are going to trade him. But he does get a good run right there. So, 2nd and 10, another chance here for Kyler. We are throwing it quite a bit. Oh, but he's going to take off. And, oh, he almost ran it into the end zone. But it don't matter. 1st and goal, first down for Kyler. Look at him. I already am liking how Kyler's playing right now. He's looking good. So 1st and goal here. 3-yard line. We do an option. And he's just stopped at the 1. Good effort by him diving, but wow, what a stop. So 2nd and goal, 1-yard line. We might try to do a little QB dive here. I would not be surprised. No, give it to Conner, and he's in there. Touchdown. First touchdown of the season goes to James Conner, and we take a very early lead. He's honestly playing better than I would think he would play in a simulation, but still, at the same time, I would prefer speed than a power back, as Kyler takes it, gets a couple yards out of that option. O-line is doing their job. I will say, O-line is playing really good. Kyler really hasn't been pressured, and Kyler throws an interception just like that. So, that is nice. But we need to stop big time, and that works. That does work. So we bring it back 2 yards, 3rd and 4 now. It will be interesting to see what they kind of run here. So 3rd and 4, here it is, and yeah, Johnson's just open, man. Nobody on defense is just on him. That was terrible. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. What's going to happen? They do a little dump to Kendre Miller. And he's going to get a first down and more. And now the 2-minute warning's here. They're at 1st and goal. Can we stop them? No. He was wide open as well. So now our defense is starting to really show with how many holes we have. Just nobody near or nothing, and that man was just standing there wide open. We're starting to get it going. We need probably another big pass out of Kyler. And that's going to be it right there for Marv. Oh, what a move. And he gets a little bit more out of that after that catch. That looks like a possession catch to stay in bounds and kind of turned into more. So we're moving downfield really quick. We're in field goal range. And Kyler is looking actually really good. And there you go. Hit your, yep, that's Zay Jones. So we're a 5-yard pass right there. Offense is getting it going. As long as he doesn't turn it over, we can take the lead. But he's, oh my God. Okay, he got that out. Thankfully, that was an incomplete pass. And we're going to have, can't see who that is, Brown. So one of our offensive linemen are going to be hurt.
As their medical staff heads out to check on him. Quite the drive they've had, Brock.
So after that really scary almost sack for like 20 yards, we're at 3rd and 5. And Kyler's going to throw it, hit McBride for a touchdown. We take the lead back. So here we go. 2nd and 3rd. Start of the 4th. What will the Saints do? I just want to stop, man. And they get the 1st down and way more. 14 has been burning us. Absolutely burning our DBs. Now they're getting closer and closer to scoring. Defense is, oh, we get pressure, but he still gets that pass off to Miller. That's only going to be about 4 yards. And so 2nd and 7 it is. Here we go. If we can get those little stops, that's fine. They give a screen pass. And we're going to just stop them. We just stop them. 3rd and 1. They're probably, yeah, they're going to go for a run up the middle. If our D-line can prevail here, this will be big. And they're going to get the 1st, and he's going to score. No. Saints are going to tie it up now with this field goal. And now it's kind of down to whoever can score next. So Kyler coming back out. He's going to snap it to Connor. Connor's going to get a huge gain of run there. That's what we needed. That is what we needed. 2nd and 3. 6:30 left on time. Kyler's rolling out on the run. He's going to hit Zay Jones. And that's a huge pass. We're past the 50 now. It depends what we really want to do. Are they going to chew clock, or are they going to just be aggressive and try to score? I really hope they just chew clock. Connor gets a big 5-yard run, what we needed. He only has 51 yards of rushing. Like I said again, he is just, I mean, he doesn't have the speed to get the big yards. He'll push people over like that and fight for yards, but you're never going to see him break away. So 3rd and 2. We need a 1st down. We are in field goal range. We can nail this field goal, but we need this 1st down. And they're going to stop us. 4th and 1. That is just ugly. So here's Chad Ryland for the field goal. We need this big. And he is going to nail it. So we take the lead 17-14. Now it's on defense. All we need. So the Saints have exactly 4 minutes to do something. Let's see what happens. They're going to start off with a run. We're going to shut them down on the run. They get 1 yard out of it still. But it don't matter. It don't matter. We shut them down. Now here we go. 2nd and 9. I see 3 guys off the line. So we're, oh no, we're blitzing. And Show's having trouble. He's going to find an escape. And he's going to get the 1st down. That was so lucky. Everyone went around him except for in front of him. So they get the 1st. We can't let them get past the 50. They hand it off to Miller. Miller's going to get 3 yards. 2nd and 7 now. I mean, even though they're getting little yards, it's still hurting us at the end because they're setting up on 3rd down. And here he drops back. He's going to look. And we just get a hand on it. Sean Murphy Bunting. Huge knockdown. So 3rd and 7. They might go for it on 4th because there's 2 minutes left. The 2-minute warning mark is going to hit after this drive. And Show's looking. And Robinson again was just wide open in the middle. And now they have field goal range. So 2 minutes left. Are we going to get OT or are they going to end it on us? And he gets another short pass. So that's a guaranteed field goal. We just can't have them score. We just cannot have them score. And they do a little out route, and that's not going to work. We bring them back a little bit. They're playing hurry up with all 3 timeouts. They're trying to kill as much clock, which is really smart. And Show's going to now run, but there's a flag. There's a flag. This might be holding. If this is holding, and it is offensive holding, bring them back. 3rd and 14. Let's go. They might be out of field goal range now. They might be out of field goal range. If we can get a stop right here. Oh my God. Oh, he throws it out. 4th and 14. They're going for it. This is for the game right here. If we get the stop, this is over and we get the first win of the year. What can happen? He's looking deep. Of course, he has to. And we knock it down. That's ball game. Davis gather. Huge. So we're just going to run clock out. Obviously, Saints have all 3 of their timeouts, so we're going to still need... Oh my God, Mario Davis with the shutdown. We are still going to need a first down. But as long as they burn their timeouts, that sets us up even better. Because they're going to have to do hurry up or spike the ball or something if they get in field goal range. And Connor again with a run. And he gets the first. That is for sure game right there. That was all we needed. James Conner got that done. And the dagger is in. And yeah, we're going to knee it out. No point of calling a timeout, but sometimes Madden loves to do that. But they aren't. And that's game. So we get the first dub of the year. It was not the prettiest one, but a win's a win. You know, a win is a win in the books. Tyler on the comeback journey to save these Cardinals, and he looks great. He looked decent. I exaggerated, but he looked decent. 145 passing yards with a touchdown, but had some good runs. But overall, that was a pretty good team win, and we know what we need to fix now and look for to upgrade. Alrighty, so now we're into week 9. We're at the trade deadline, kind of the halfway point of the year. After getting our first dub of the year, we haven't won a single game since. We are currently 1-6, so we are doing terrible. Just looking at the team over here on the adjust lineups. Kyler's playing down. James Conner's playing down. Zay Jones is. Michael Wilson. Everyone's playing down. O-line struggling. It's a rough show to see. Even defense is struggling really bad. Even Buddha's struggling now. So, I mean, we can tank. But it's also the trade deadline. And I feel like we should be making some moves. So we're going to try to make some trades here before we agree to any player negotiation contracts. Because looking at our contracts, we need Jalen Thompson, who we probably will keep. He's 27. Zay Jones, we won't. Greg Dortch, maybe. Sterling Thomas, maybe. Chenault, no. Jonah Williams, I would. Kenyon Green, yeah. Ronnie Bell, no. He's asking for a lot, too. Michael Carter, we're going to let go of. Demarcardio, we're going to keep and develop him. Will Hernandez, let go for sure. Slavis, let go. Calais is gone. Yeah, the older guys are going to be way gone. So there will be a lot of people we are going to let go, and then we're going to accept Paris Johnson's option. So we probably should have some money. I don't know. That's going to be tough, actually, with 61 million. So we're going to try to free up some cap space. And we're going to try to make some trades here real quick. Alrighty, so we have our first trade done. Obviously I wanted to get James Conner out. I told y'all this from the very start. We do have Trey Benson, who's still like a 78, 79 overall. He's going to be our running back 1, so he'll be able to get all the touches. He's going to develop really well. He's still really young at 23 years old. And so with James Conner and Calais Campbell being 39 years old, we had to upgrade our D-line spot. And with a couple of late round picks, we threw that in for Jordan Davis. So that's going to upgrade our line very, very well. With the inclusion of Walter Nolan, I forgot where to pull up my lineup. But looking at it now, we have Walter Nolan and Jordan Davis right there. So that is 2 solid with Dalvin Tomlinson as the third. That is really good. I still want to upgrade our defensive backs probably, and then try to see if we can get more picks as well. Because I was very curious between what I should have done. Curiously with, what's his name? I don't know why Jonah Williams is down there. But with James Conner, obviously I could have, why are all my offensive linemen screwed up? This is weird to see. But yeah, if I wanted to get some picks out of them, or if we wanted to start, yeah, this is not right. Okay. Or if we wanted to go the route of upgrading the team a little bit, and with a guy like Jordan Davis on our line, he's still 25 years old. He's gonna develop well, and he's kind of a guy who, if you pair with Walter Nolan, that's a pretty nasty duo. So I like where we are right now. My next target is probably going to get Zay Jones out of Arizona and maybe target him for a draft pick just to see. I'm going to keep you guys updated on what we get out of this. Okay, and now in massive news, we got this year's first. The Browns have the fifth overall pick in the first round, and we just got that for Zay Jones and Jacoby Brissett, and for a first round pick 2 years from now, which I don't think we will really need 2 years from now, because if we can stack up on this first year, develop the players that we do have on our team right now, down the road we will be a playoff contention team, and our first pick will be a late first pick. So it's a risky thing to do, but I think if we attack our youth early, develop them down the road, this pick won't matter in the next 2 years for us. But for the Browns' case, they have a 5th overall pick. We're taking that instantly. We give up Jacoby Brissett, which doesn't matter because we're starting Kyler, and Zay Jones, but it doesn't matter. We wanted him out. So this is a huge trade for us. And we might go for one more trade, but getting two top 5 picks in the first round is huge to have, and that is going to be helping us big time. But I'm going to look for one more trade, possibly, if we can try to upgrade our line. But looking at it right now, 2026, we have picks 3 and 5. So these are top 2 picks that we got to target early. Obviously, that first pick is going to be a quarterback regardless. It looks like it's going to be a really good quarterback class this year. I don't even know. I probably should have checked. But looking at the quarterbacks, you got 2 top 5 potential players. Right now, I mean, you got your number 1 guy, Gordon Henson, who I'm really hoping will fall to us. And he's a scrambler. But if not, we got Jeremy Wagner, who's going to be, I mean, he'll still be a top guy. But there's a guy just like this in James Swinton, A, awareness, A, short throw accuracy. a break out of sack. He's having some good grades. I'm seeing they've scouted him, I guess, a little bit more than the top two guys, but still, this is very interesting to see. So with that, we are going to have two top 5 picks. That's going to be between obviously a quarterback. If this DB can fall, that would be amazing. If not, probably wouldn't go with a receiver. Thinking maybe the edge rusher would be nice. Or, I mean, it's all a toss up in the air to see what can kind of happen. Because we could go another receiver and then trade away. Who else do we have? We have Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson, who is currently 25. I mean, that'd be tough. That's going to be hard to see. But if we had him with Marv and Michael Wilson, that's two top 3 with a number, like with a top 3 quarterback pick. That's going to be huge. Then for the rest of the draft, upgrade defense a little bit, maybe get another star DB, and then upgrade the line. Try to maybe get a good little linebacker in the mix, and this team will already be looking special. But I think we are set up. Hopefully we can tank by the end of the year and get that pick a little bit higher. Possibly get number 1 overall pick. It'll be between us and the Saints. And I think, let's see. Us, the Saints. Oh, the Jets are 0-8. And the Steelers. So it will be interesting. The Browns still need to suck as well. They're 2-6, but I can see them definitely still not playing the best. But yeah, it's a big race, and it's all to see at the end. So I didn't really get any more trades that I was big on. But we now need to focus on these contracts. Jalen Thompson is a guy we are gonna want. He's a medium risk. We're gonna take this. He accepts it easily. That brings us down to 58. Greg Dortch, we are not going to sign. That brings us up to 67 million. We're just gonna get rid of the guys we're not signing. So LaVisca Chenault, Kenyon Drinkwell, Ronnie Bell, we are not. He's asking for a ton. Michael Carter, we are not. Sometimes the screen glitches for some reason. It's weird. Keeping DiMercardio. Will Hernandez, we aren't going to re-sign. Blavis, we are not as well. Not the best backup to have. Elvin Beachum is way gone. We'll probably re-sign our punter and kicker because they've been solid. Chad Ryland, he's still young as well. And we only need 1 punter, so I don't know why we have 2. Matt Hack is gone. 60 overall long snapper. I mean, we'll just do that down the road. But with that, let's just try to re-sign all the guys that we can. Chad Ryland, he's going to sign easy. That brings us down to 64. We need Starling Thomas. Give him this, and he's going to need more out of us, which is fine. It's fair. Jonah Williams, he has good interest. He should take this. He does. So we're 56 million. Kenyon Green gonna bring us down to 52. No, he's not. He's gonna have to ask for more, of course. And DiMercardio hopefully takes this, and he does not. So we're gonna still need to be negotiating a lot. Our punter, why not re-sign him? He's been solid. And that's all. And then it's just down to the option and re-signing guys for the next week. But for that, we are going to currently wait until see what the end of the year has for us. All right. The time is now. We just finished the year. We went 4-13. Obviously not going to be in playoffs, but looking at playoffs real quick. You got the Ravens and Eagles who finished first. Nothing crazy of teams. I mean, kind of like this year a little bit, you could say, besides Ravens. Chiefs are out, but everything else besides that looks like a pretty normal playoffs you would kind of expect. But this is the grand reveal right here, because this is where it really matters, and it's the mock draft 3. So I'm so curious to see, but let's head into it. And we're going to be getting the 5th round pick and the 15th pick. What happened? Because this is our pick. I know this is our true pick. The good thing is we're set to at least get one of the main quarterbacks in the draft in Gordon Henson, who we were looking at. He looks like a very solid quarterback. Jaden Swinton could be still a possible guy, or Jeremy Wagner as well. But looking at Jeremy Wagner's stats compared to the others, I mean, what, deep accuracy is a B, medium accuracy B to C, short accuracy C, throw power A. Everyone else has A, B, A, A. Yeah, no, we're staying away from Jeremy Wagner. I don't think he's good. So the Browns must have ended up winning games. But it's good too because it sets us up with another good offensive lineman. But looking at the standings, I mean, what happened? Where I keep They went 8-9 to finish the year, so they must have went on like a win streak. Does it say if they had a win streak or not? It does not say, but they definitely just went on a winning streak at the end there and kind of screwed us. So that was not good. That was really not nice of the Browns, and that screws us on some stuff. But it's okay. It is okay. I mean, Marv, as we see right now, is up to an 85 at the end of the year. And kind of just looking at the end results of this team. I know this first year we really didn't watch any games. That was just because I wanted to get through this year because we knew we were going to be trash no matter what. And just kind of getting to the next season with new guys in. Then from there, we will be focusing on more games. So you guys will be seeing more games next year. But looking at it here, Kyler's still down. Trey Benson finished at a 79 overall. The O-line still pretty trash. Defensively, everyone kind of stayed up. I mean, Sean Murphy Bunting, 2+ morale going up to an 81. And looking at our defense now, I mean, Walter Nolan, standout beast. There is one thing though. Where is Jalen Carter? He actually may have gotten hurt. Now that I'm thinking of it, let's look at the injury report. Yeah, not Carter, Davis. Jordan Davis. Yeah, he got hurt. So that is currently why he's not on there. But that's fine. You know, I mean, still fluke of a year, so it doesn't matter. Buddha's to a 90, Zavine 77, Mac Wilson Jr. 81, Joshua 86. Defense is looking solid. I mean, they could still use maybe one or two guys. We also did pick up Michael Carter the second in free agency after trading a few guys out to fill in a few spots, and I feel like I kind of found a gem with him. So he is going to be a guy that I ended up renewing his contract, so he'll be on the team for another year or two. But we're going to sim now into the off season, and that's where the real fun's going to begin for us. All right, so the year is now officially over. Looking at the recap, the Colts made it to the oh my god, I almost said World Series, the Super Bowl though. The Eagles go back-to-back World Series champs. Jalen Phillips, the Super Bowl MVP, which is crazy. As we see on the right, MVP was Dak. Coach of the Year, Liam Cohen. Offensive Player of the Year was Rashee Rice. Defensive, Micah Parsons. Cam Scatterboo winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. And the Defensive Rookie of the Year was Oladeo. So, interesting year, especially for the Colts making it. Looking at the mock draft now. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Obviously things are bound to change as we see from mock draft 3 to 4. All quarterbacks have jumped up now, which is awesome. That is just what we need. And we're up to 12 with the Browns pick, so something must have moved us. I don't know what, but it did. But But that's not good for us for this 5th overall pick. I mean, we need one of these guys. And the actual scouting came back for these guys. Jeremy Wagner is a round 3 to 4 talent only. We knew it what we saw, and he didn't look the best. Gordon Henson was a round 1 to 2. I still would have risked it for him, but Jaden Swine is the best quarterback in this draft. He is a true round 1 talent. That's the guy we gotta hope that we get. Now, what we could do is we could potentially trade the 5th round up to at least the 2nd or 1st. It could be worth it, but that might be right before draft. You might have to see. I'm thinking for our offensive defensive coordinator, we're both gonna fire them. It's a new year. Finally have the chance to do what we want, and we're gonna start with a brand new. We're gonna go with firing and hiring staff. Okay, why can't I hire someone? Interesting. But yes, I want to. Oh, there we go. Restart with this whole team and get them on the right track. Now, looking at a lot of this, I mean, we got Ben Johnson, the Bears offensive coordinator, which wouldn't be bad. There's also Pete Carroll, which would be kind of cool. Kellen Moore. And as we saw earlier, was also Jonathan Gannon, who is a development wizard. He's not bad. He's a level 6. But Ben Johnson's 13, and he's offensive guru. Pete Carroll, development wizard. What if we made him our offensive coordinator? We need a guy like Pete. And obviously Madden's coaching thing is broken to where it doesn't matter how much you pay them or nothing, they're going to sign with you. So, looking at it here, Aaron Glenn. There's Jonathan Gannon as well. But Aaron Glenn is the only true one, really. But this might be a space where we kind of go for one of the random generated coaches. But I kind of do like Aaron Glenn a little. I do. And we're going to take Aaron Glenn. Honestly, we are. So now we have the minds of Himmy, Pete Carroll, and Aaron Glenn. That's a great coaching staff to have behind you. They're going to help develop our guys really well. So now we're going to advance to the next week. And I think this week is just with staff and everything. Yeah, which we already did. We got one contract negotiation, which is Paris Johnson Jr. We're going to accept his 5th-year option for sure. And so now we'll have 1 year left with him. Oh, is there another dude? Oh, we can franchise tag someone if we want. I mean, there was one guy I wanted to franchise tag. It would probably be... we just got Michael Carter the second. Who should we franchise tag? I'm thinking Kenyon Green. We're going to franchise tag him. And so now we're going to go into the next week here. We have 37 million. Looking at the combine results, all we really care about is quarterback. Let's be honest. I mean, it's still showing true to what it is. It's Jaden Swine or nothing. Now we're gonna go into free agency. Our cap room's small. I mean, that's the only really sucky thing here. Is we have a very small cap room. Quarterback, we're not gonna need a position there. Halfback, we are not gonna need a halfback as well with Trey Benson. It would have been nice to kind of get Rashad White maybe, but we got to be very careful on who we kind of get here. And I think, there's 2 spots I want to look at buffing up, and that's going to be the offensive line and the defensive backs. So Alontae Taylor is showing interest, same as Amik Robertson. and Darnay Holmes. Is there anybody though with a little star development? Buy them, and we could pick them up and maybe develop them a little bit better. Doesn't really look like it. Oh, there's Desmond King, but he's 31. So we're gonna go for kind of a guy. Oh, who is that? Oh, Jonathan Jones. Okay, yeah, no. We're gonna go for. I kind of like the Atlante Taylor. Ooh, Kai Blue Kelly doesn't look bad. But I mean, it's the big name guys, you know. So we're gonna go for a guy like Alante. He's gonna bring us down to 31 million. We're gonna give him just a medium contract. That's gonna boost probably his, you know. We'll probably be the top team. We're showing good interest. Arnold. Ooh. We do gotta actually, you know, I probably should have done this before doing free agency, but let's do this. Looking at the team of what we have now. Like I said, running back is good. We might be able. DiMarcardio can also develop. That's the big thing. We do have not the best receivers. We could pick up maybe another one off free agency, maybe, but we do need to buff this O-line really bad. And then defense actually looks solid. It would be just adding, like I said, just that one more kind of key piece guy. I don't know actually, because we do have a lot. I could take back that contract because we're very solid at DB actually. Yeah, so I think we're actually good overall on defense. It'd be maybe another defensive tackle, but besides that, it's solid. So it's all offense we focus on. I'm saying maybe go a receiver, and then it's O-line all the way. So let's kind of look at the receivers of what they have. We're going to probably actually take back that Alante Taylor. Just to get, yeah, because I mean, our DBs look good. They look like they're developing well. If we can use like one more decent star, we could bring Christian Kirk back to AZ. That would be kind of cool to see. Or we can go a little bit smaller guy like a John Mechie. There is Greg Dortch. McCall Hardman. There are guys, you know, there are guys. Any star devs I want to see first if they're hidden or anything, but it doesn't really look like it. Ooh, who is that? Oh, that's Tyler Boyd. Yeah, no. Okay. So we need like another solid wide receiver 3, just in case we don't get one in the draft. And we're probably going to go for a guy. I kind of want to bring Rondale Moore would be kind of cool too. But Christian Kirk is a good guy. But Rondale Moore at the same time, because Christian Kirk, no matter what, is going to be our wide receiver 3. I don't think he wants to be a wide receiver 3. He would want to be more of a guy that's a wide receiver 1 or 2. And he's asking for more, just like I was saying. Rondale Moore is going to be a guy who fits perfectly as a slot receiver with 93 speed. He's going to be a guy I'm going to target easily. We're going to go for Rondale Moore. And then down the road, maybe pick up another 1 or 2 kind of lingering dudes. And now looking at the O-line, left tackle is the only good spot with Paris Johnson Jr. Right guard is the spot we need to upgrade. And we won't go too big. I mean, we just have a 60 overall there. So there's a guy like Jameer Slayer who's showing interest. We're going to target him, go for him easily. And right tackle, we're kind of saving it for that 13th pick, the 12th pick. So I don't think we'll need to go for that. Center. Oh, there are some good centers on interest. And left guard. Oh, there is Tevin Jenkins. And Austin Corbett as well interested. I would kind of go for a guy like Tevin Jenkins. How much is he going to cost? Okay. We're going to go for him. We're allowed 2 more negotiations. Is there a decent defensive tackle that could maybe slide into that last slot? Gary Tart, but really nothing crazy. I don't even see no star devs or nothing. Not really worth my time. So, middle linebacker, nothing crazy either. I really think the defense is sitting well. We're looking good. Buddha is getting old. I just saw that he lost his X Factor. He's down to a superstar. It might not be a guy that we want to target. We are going to need a backup quarterback, but that's going to be a guy that we probably pick up after the year starts. We could, if we really wanted to, go for another wide receiver one or running back one, but we really want to develop Trey Benson. I want to develop him. So I'm thinking maybe it might not be time for DeMarcardio, and we could give a guy like Kendre Miller a shot as a backup, or even Kamani Vidal. He's 25, 78 overall. He's not higher than Trey Benson. He'll fit into the second slot, but he would be asking for quite a bit, so we could go for someone like an Elijah Mitchell. Or Zamir White wouldn't be bad. But I think we're going to wait on that. We're going to wait back on that a little bit. Just to see. We might target maybe one more receiver, I think, and then we'll sim. A guy like John Mechie would be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind having a John Mechie on my team. There's also Deontay Hardy. We could pick up an older guy, too. That was showing interest. Mari Thrash, but he's a 71. I mean, thinking of it now, we got Marv 85, Michael Wilson 81. If who'd I just give a contract to? Rondell Moore, that's 77 overall. So I would say we're shooting for a 76, 75 overall type of guy. And that's where we could go back with Greg Dortch, I guess. But John Mechie is a little younger. He's showing medium interest. He might be a guy that we actually go for. Greg Dortch is showing more. So I think, I felt bad. He's very interested in wanting to come back. So we're going to give him another chance. He's coming back to the team. And now we're going to advance the week. And Mock Draft 5 is coming out as well. Looking at Mock Draft 5, Jaden Swighton dropped down. If we can snag a guy if we can snag him, that would make it perfect. And then we get our right tackle, which is perfect. This would be the dream draft right here for us. But it's still very scary what turns out of everything. So I'm very nervous. I'm very, very nervous. Going back into free agency though, did we get anybody? We got Tevin Jenkins, Rondell Moore, and Greg Dortch. Still waiting on Jamari Sowler to say what he wants to do. We only have 12 million left in cap space. We don't really have much to spend with. Looking at our team, it doesn't even say how many players we have. But I think we're kind of good in free agency for right now. Because we do have all these guys. We could possibly get a receiver later in the draft. If Saller comes in, he slides in right here. Even though we have two right guards right here. So I guess we don't have to wait on Saller. We can withdraw because I forgot we franchise tagged him. Jonah Williams, that would be replaced by a rookie. Center is Froholt, and he's 30. He's an 83 overall. So the left side of the line looks solid. Great left side. It's just the right side that lacks little. Quarterback with Kyler going down is crazy to see. He is our only quarterback actually, so I guess we'll sign a little small quarterback. Defensively though, we look solid. I mean, DBs look great. Defensive line looks great. Bilal Nichols would be a guy I would want anyways. Yeah, we have a lot of weapons defensively. So this will be interesting to kind of see how it pans out. But, oh, do we need... Oh, no, we don't. Okay, cool. Oh, we might need... Well, that'll be covered. A long snapper, but who really cares about that? But we are going to sign just a small little backup quarterback who we know if it comes down to it, he'll come in and do the job. And we're just going to go for a guy like Aiden O'Connell. He's interested. I mean, I'm not trying to spend crazy. If he's interested, he should accept. And with the other targeted guy, where'd he go? Oh, come on, quarterbacks. Saller, we're going to withdraw from him just because of the fact I forgot we franchise tagged him and he's not showing up for some reason. So, sim another week we go. I think that's going to cap our off season. We don't have really any more money when we want to save some money, especially for the drafts with the contracts coming up. But a couple good signings, I would say. I don't think really anyone else kind of piques my mind or interest. Like I said, though, we could go for maybe one more decent backup running back if we wanted. But who knows how much that's going to cost us. I can check right here, I guess. And, like, let's say we went for a guy like Elijah Mitchell would do the job. He's okay. He'll bring us down to 11. That's fine. We'll take that. We'll go for Elijah Mitchell. He'll slide in well. And we're going to sim now. Do the recap. Recap. My signings. Oh, we didn't even get Elijah Mitchell. Cool. But still, 4 solid guys that we got, and that's going to improve us really well. And the big thing now is just the draft. I mean, the draft is the biggest thing for our offseason right now. And the time is now. Question is do we trade up to the number 1 spot? Let's see. We have the number 5th overall pick. And I think it's the Jets with the 1st. Bears have 3. And we know the Jets have 1. Now let's see how much of a difference. That's like halfway. That's going to be a lot. Really going to be a lot. Question is, do we give him Kyler? I know it's stupid. Because we can probably get more for Kyler. But we know we're going to quarterback already. We do have still decent running backs like Carson Steele. I guess we do. Wow. We do have a lot of receivers we could get rid of. Like, what if we gave away Jalen Brooks? We have 4 tight ends. It's just, I mean, it's going to be hard. I think the only way this works is if we give up Kyler. Or, like I said, 28 doesn't matter to us. We throw in a 5th round pick for the 28 draft. No. Kyler. We're going quarterback heavy. They need him. We don't. Sending it. I really thought I was going to do it. I'm not going to lie. Wow. Okay. That was okay. Now the question is do we just hope and pray? Or do we move it down? Because we know they need a QB as bad as we do. And that puts them over the salary cap. Oh my god. Okay. Bears have 3. They're over the salary cap. Okay. So we can't do nothing. Kyler's contract is way too crazy. We're we're just going to start the draft. There's nothing we can do. And I just want to see who goes first. Gordon Henson, which was the BYU quarterback, who was one of the peak interest guys, but he was around 1 to 2 talent. The next pick is going to be Dominic Bonds. I think that was the Wisconsin guy. Because the guy that we want... Oh, that was just a different quarterback. Because we want Swinton. Oh my god, wait. We might walk out of this. Oh my god, Saints, please. Saints, please. Oh my god. We got lucky. And we got our guy. Jaden Swinton, welcome to the Cardinals. Let's go. That's the man we wanted perfectly. I mean, A+ pick, obviously. Should be a hidden dev. It didn't show me. All right, cool. Now, you know, our pick, make our selection. Probably going to go with a lineman here. Looking at all best available. There's a couple left tackles, which we could move for sure. A wide receiver who is on the board. But honestly, we should just go with a tackle. I mean, that's probably going to be our best bet. Looking at this dude. Ooh, C to F pass block, but A awareness, A to C impact block. Guy is A awareness, B run block, B to D impact, A to C pass block. Cummings is going to be, he kind of looks like the better guy. Elite agility, elite jumping, great. Good strength though. Interesting. But he kind of looks more like the guy we would probably want. C pass block power, A lead block. Yeah, we're going to take him. And then we'll move him to like right tackle. I mean, it was a B- pick. That's fine. We're going to pause draft because the timer just goes. I need more time to look. I can't be rushed. But now we also have other picks to kind of run with here. And with this, we can look at maybe a receiver. I wouldn't mind looking at a receiver. Oh my god, he has D deep route and C release. I did want to kind of, yeah, okay, that is ugly. Oh my god. We don't really need it. Maybe, actually. Physical runner, protects the ball through heavy contact, needs to work on simple concentration drops. Great acceleration, decent agility. Not the best. Didn't do good at the combine. More of a power back. That guy's definitely a power back. Oh, they're both power backs. All right. Great strength, good speed, good. Solid. He looks a little bit better than this guy. A break tackle. C juke move. B stiff arm. This guy actually is pretty solid. I would probably take a guy like him. But would I waste a second round pick on him is the question. Probably not, because we have Trey Benson. This guy has elite acceleration, elite agility. Wow, he did everything except for strength. First in the 40-yard dash, so he has speed like crazy. Medium route, C, B catching, C release. I mean, just for the speed though, we might have to take this dude. I'm kind of doing it. That's probably not the best. Oh, that was an A+ pick. Oh, that's nice. Okay. On to the third round pick we go. And we're going to see what, I mean, obviously is left. Buddha is going to be gone here. Buddha will be gone. He has great acceleration, decent. All right. Decent stats at the combine. Very mid player. We know Buddha's going to be gone. That is a big thing. We might have to look at safeties. Guy did really good at the combine overall. Good, solid player. B awareness. Just C to F on man coverage, but C on zone. D play recognition. Because he kind of intrigues me. That's solid. He did good at the combine as well. A pursuit. I think this guy's a little bit better. We're going to go with him. And that was a B plus pick. That's not bad. That will be a guy that we have for Buddha's replacement. I'm pretty sure we have all 7 picks in this draft. Maybe not our 6th one. And a defensive tackle would actually be really nice to have here. Looking at this. Solid, solid, good, solid, great, solid. He did mid in the combine. Good power move. C to F. It's not the best. This guy has F stuff. He's a bust. D to F. I mean, it's still early 4th round. Like, there's gonna be good talent out there. Marginal. I did want to look at the DBs. Because there still might be some decent ones. I actually do not think so. There is none. This was not a DB draft. Okay. Looking at these edge rushers though, they're all 3 to 4 talents. I mean, this Hudson Farley dude, just that F deep route that just screwed him. Yeah, he's a bust. I mean, but looking at it here, I mean, we did want to upgrade the line still, regardless of it. Who is this guy? Good, solid, good, solid. A awareness, A to C impact block, A pass block, D lead block. Am I missing something that I'm not supposed to be seeing? Because this guy looks actually decent. That was a B pick. I mean, I'll take that. He was a projected free. We probably could have got him way later. But I was just kind of shocked by the pick that I was just like, you know what? We'll take that, dude. Looking at, it's a pretty strong defensive tackle class. I just want to take a look at some of these guys. A lot of the projected... wow, my voice is going away. A lot of the projected undrafted free agents are actually looking decent. Guy's solid everywhere. What did he do on the bench press? 23rd, so he's not the best strength wise. I probably should have done that by combine. And done off this, go bench. And look at who we have. Great, solid, poor agility. Second for defensive tackles. C all around. He's not the best. He really isn't the best. Oh, it reset the filter. Alright. On the bench though, this guy got 40. I mean, he put up 40, projected free agent again. But he has decent stuff. I mean, this is like what we're going to be seeing a lot of for guys. I kind of just want to take him. C plus pick. It wasn't the best. I know. I was going to get to the 6th round. I'm thinking just another offensive lineman. Or we could go quarterback. Maybe. I don't know. We don't We don't have another third. We have Aiden O'Connell. We don't have another really third guy. He's not a scrambler, but he does have good throwing. Really good throwing, actually, and he has decent combine stats. This guy, I kind of have my eye on him. 4 strong. 4 strong is a guy I have my eye on. Looking at some of these guys, they actually look decent. Chad Osborne, A impact block. Yeah, I'm taking him. I don't know why that's a C minus. Maybe I skipped over. I was kind of quick to that. Do we? Oh, we don't have a 7th round. Okay. Interesting. But looking at our draft recap, interesting to see we got our boy Jaden Swinton, who we wanted, and he is going to be a normal dev trait. No way. But still good stats for a rookie. 92 speed for a quarterback is crazy. A 92 throw power, 78 deep accuracy, 81 medium, 85 short, 85 throw on the run, 78 under pressure. Not bad. Second pick was David Cummins. He's a hidden dev, and he's a 74 lineman, so having great stats on the line. Looking at Tyron Newton, he was kind of a guess, and he's a hidden dev, 77 overall, 99 speed. Oh my god. This guy is no joke. 99 speed? I've never seen this. Okay. That's a steal. And we got another hidden dev in Jordan Rutledge. Free safety. And this is just beautiful to see. Dalton McKinley. He's a hidden dev off the right guard. A 75 overall, in fact. Wow, we drafted actually really good. Andy Hartsley, he's going to be a normal dev, 67 overall. And finally, the left guard. I think this is the A impact, and he's a hidden dev as well. So, doing solid on the draft. That is beautiful. Yeah, we look good. We look really good. Just kind of looking at some of the stories. Not even talking about our guy, but that's fine, you know? But we're going to now, let's adjust the roster first. We got to do that. We still have Kyler's a 72. We got to get rid of his contract. So once we get rid of his contract, it'll free up space. Tyrone Noon's going to be our 4th depth chart receiver, which is crazy to say, but that dude's a beast. O-line, now looking at it, we have 80s all around, and Dalton McKinley slides in perfectly. 75 overall. David Cummings is 74, right under Paris Johnson Jr. We can slide him to a right tackle, and he would fit in perfectly. Kind of wanting to do that right now. I feel like that would... Oh, it already did it. Or, no, it didn't. Why is the right guard doing this? Because I want McKinley, and we still have this dude who's better. It's so weird. But Swin, even though he's a normal dev, he's going to be a beast for us. And defense still looks great. Rutledge is there. He might slide into the strong safety spot here. You never know. But overall now, I mean, we're looking stronger as going into this next year. I actually 83 overall. Yeah, I mean, we're starting to grow. We're starting to get better. But I'm going to sim through the preseason here real quick and then show what the team is looking like going into the first game of the week. Alrighty, so it's the beginning of the second year of the Arizona Cardinals. We play the Cowboys, and we are better than them in every category except offense. We are tied, but they're even giving us that, which is crazy to say. And I did do something crazy that I didn't want. I waited until now. And looking at our adjust lineup here, there's 2 quarterbacks and we have a superstar. Kyler got traded for Rico Dowell, and he completes our offense amazingly. And looking at this already as well, Tyrone Newton is already a star development. I mean, we're just getting better by the days. Our O-line just looking insanely good. I gotta adjust this depth chart because I don't know why it keeps putting this dude above McKinley. Just stupid. But we got Marv, Michael Wilson, Newton, Rondell Moore, Greg Dortch, and Jonathan Mingo with Jaden Swinton, Rico Dowell, and Trey Benson. Solid. We fixed the O-line problem just like that. Ray McBride's still there. And defensively, we are all here. And Josh Sweat is now an X Factor. He just changed. I don't know how, but he did. And yeah, I mean, this is like insane to me how it took 1 year, but now we're just a solid team. We're a really solid team. So I'm really excited to see how this year goes. But we're going to have to save that for the next one. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I know there was no games or really nothing going on, just building the team up, but that's the process. That's going to make this series better. Next one will be more gameplay, and we get to see the rookies debut and see how they do with new players as well. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.